chord nerds, it's Mike. This is the August lick of the month, and this one is in an F blues. It's one of those licks that sounds so complicated, but when you break it down, it's actually very simple, and I love those ones, of course. They're fun, they're easy to play, and they just rip. This one is on an F blues scale. If you don't already know an F blues scale looks like this. Now I find that blues scales often can be divided up into shapes, almost like when a guitar player plays, they have different boxes or shapes on the neck. I find it's very similar on the keyboards. Not everybody thinks of it that way, but I do, and I find that it really works, so maybe it'll work for you too. The first shape on an F blues scale is just where your hand lands right here on the first 4 notes. Actually, the first 5 notes. I'll call that shape number 1. Super simple. The next shape that I find that my hand naturally falls into on the F blues scale is right here. I'll call this shape number 2. So oftentimes the licks that I'll make up will go from one shape to the other, and this is no exception. This starts in shape number 2 and it lands in shape number 1. Really, really easy. So this lick just divides up into 2 simple parts. So you learn them one at a time and then put them together. The first one starts in shape number 2 and goes like this. Again. Then it goes down into shape number 1 and does this one, which kind of slips. Very bluesy sound. It's a little grace note from the B flat to the B. So this one all together goes like this. I love that. It lands on the natural 3, which of course is not part of the blues scale, but sounds really, really bluesy. Flat 3, natural 3. First part. Second part. First part. Second part. So you kind of get those under your hands and in your head, and then you can slowly start joining them together. This is one of those licks that's so great because you can just repeat it down the keyboard. And repeat it again. Repeat it again. It's a really universal lick that'll work over tons of different parts. If you're just playing a rock tune or you're just playing a straight up 12-bar blues, it works great. It'll work over any one of the chords. If you're playing more of a jazz tune like an F jazz blues, this lick works really, really well over the 2-5 part of that progression, which is the G to the C, like this. So a great lick that just works so well in so many places. I hope you enjoy that. Just practice it slowly work up your speed. Now I will mention that if you're looking for more great free content like this, you can go to my YouTube page, which is the Universe of Keys. And of course, if you want to take my online method, it is available, and there's hundreds of licks exactly like this that you can work through there. And that's at www.universeofkeys.com. Thanks so much for listening, guys. We'll talk to you soon.